Hey, my name's Alex. It's so nice to meet you.
Hi, Alex. Nice to meet you. I'm Brianna.
Hi. Oh my gosh, I noticed that you went to tech.
Yes, I graduated a couple years ago.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm so excited for this upcoming football season.
I know. I hope we can win some games this year.
I know. I used to love going with my sorority sisters to all the football games.
Oh my gosh, same. You were in a sorority?
Yes, I was a Delta Gamma. What about you?
Same. I was in Delta Gamma
Oh
too.
my goodness. We
That's
must have won
so
at different
cool.
times. That's awesome.
Good
So,
times.
yes, so I'm from Armark, and I just wanted to come talk to you about scrubs and seeing, asking you a few questions about that and seeing if, we could move forward and see if you'd like to partner with us.
Awesome. Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you a few questions and I'm just going to be taking notes if that's all right with you.
Okay, perfect.
All right, so I know that you have a lot of employees there at the Grace Clinic, and I was just wondering if they are required to buy their own scrubs or if you provide scrubs for them.
They do currently buy their own scrubs, but
Oh,
we're
okay.
trying to change that.
All right. Is all of your staff that work at the Grace Clinic, are they required to all wear scrubs, or is it only certain people that work in certain areas?
They're all required to wear different scrubs.
Okay. Um, and do you know, give or take, a estimate of how many employees work at the Grace Clinic?
Around 200, I'm pretty
200?
sure.
Oh, wow. Y'all are growing, huh?
We really grew in the last couple of years.
That's awesome. So, with employees purchasing their scrubs, do you require them to, I guess, get a specific color or anything like that?
No, it's basically all up to them at this point. They choose whatever colors or patterns they like. It's just up to personal choice or
Okay.
personal preference.
Mhm. Um, since it's personal preference to them, is it kind of hard to, I guess, make sure that people are wearing, people are up to your standard, I guess, of scrubs?
Yeah, just because it can vary between people and they
Mhm.
choose different colors and patterns, it gets kind of confusing, like who's who and what department they work
Right.
in.
Mhm.
So,
Yep, that makes sense. And I know that, being in Lubbock for a long time, the Grace Clinic is such a, you know, local company, and it's, I feel like everyone knows
mhm.
what the Grace Clinic is and who they are. I was just wondering if, you were looking into having more uniform scrubs to, I guess, kind of put a more united front of the Grace Clinic to the people out here in Lubbock.
Definitely, I think that would help.
Mm-hmm.
And mostly recently, just because we've been getting so big and it's just been getting kind of confusing
Mm-hmm.
recently.
Mm-hmm. So, are you currently working with anyone to supply scrubs, I guess, to your employees?
No, not really. We have a few more like people to talk to in the coming weeks,
Mm-hmm.
but nothing's really decided yet. We're just
Okay.
kind of getting a general idea of what we want.
Mm-hmm. And I know that, your employees buy their own scrubs, but do you require them to, I guess, maybe have multiple pairs? Because I know it's important to have clean scrubs when they come in for work.
Um, yes, we don't have like set requirements,
Mm-hmm.
but they should know that they should just be clean.
Okay. Um, Let me see. So I know that you mentioned that you have around 200 people on staff. Can you tell me
Mhm.
what's your biggest concern with the amount of people and providing scrubs? Is it maybe budget, supply?
I think our biggest issues right now are like we're just worried about like the spread of infections if scrubs aren't washed properly,
Okay.
and the wrong image for Grace with everyone in various scrubs
Mm-hmm.
for like it not to look professional.
Okay. Yes, I can definitely address those issues for you. So, I know that you're worried about the spread of infection if they're not washed properly, which I totally understand. Being in the health industry, it's very important to make sure that, you know, no infections are being spread. So if you can look in your email that I sent you, I believe I sent you a visual of like a little
Oh yes.
cycle of the process of
Mm-hmm.
what we do and how we wash our scrubs. Um,
Oh, this
so
breaks it down really nice.
Yes, thank you. So what we do is, we'll obviously pick up the scrubs from the Grace Clinic. So we'll go to the location. And then we'll put them in separate bags, and then we'll take them to, they'll be washed. And basically, we kind of pride ourselves off of the wash cycle that we have going on, because it is, as you can see in the visual here, it is it's an EPA registered product. It meets the CDC guidelines, so we really are making sure that no germs are being spread, because I know that's super important. And then once they are washed and cleaned properly, we will bring them back to the Grace Clinic and give them back to you. So there's no need to worry about having these scrubs going to different houses, different places in Lubbock. They're going to a specific location, and we're bringing them back to the Grace Clinic where you are located. And then another issue I know that you are concerned about is of the wrong image, with everyone being in different scrubs, which is totally understandable. I get that. So for us, if you were to move forward with us, you are able to decide what kind of scrubs that you want, and you're also able to add a logo or anything onto the scrubs. So if you want like the Grace Clinic logo on there, you're able to do that, so that all of your staff look uniformed, united. They all look, like your employees, and when new patients come in, they're able to see all of your staff and, easily see them, so which is really helpful, I guess, for new patients that coming in.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, so I hope I addressed your issues properly. I hope that you're ready to take the next step with our Mark, and maybe we can schedule another meeting to go over maybe the different types of scrubs, and decide which programs work for you, if you want to rent or purchase them.
Well, thank you for clearing up the issues. That's really made me understand a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
My only issue that I have, though, going forward, would be the employees like to pick their own scrubs, their colors and their designs.
Oh yeah.
So that's the only issue I think.
No, I see that. I totally understand. But let's think about it this way. If if your employees are picking out these designs, they're required to purchase them on their own. And for us, you're purchasing them through us, so they don't have to buy new scrubs when their old ones are too worn out, or maybe they're dirty and they weren't able to clean them, so they have to go buy a new pair. And it just kind of alleviates the stress on your employees, because now it's up to us to make sure that they're clean, they're folded properly, you're all wearing the same thing, and it's I think it's less effort on their part. All they have to do is throw on the scrubs, come to work, do their job, and leave and go home. And it's just, they don't have to worry about it, and they don't have to worry about buying multiple sets, making sure that they're clean, because I know sometimes some people live busy lives, and it's hard to make sure that everything is clean all the time. So we just want to have your employees come to work, do their job. I'm sure they do it great, and just leave work and then leave the scrubs behind so that we can wash them for them. So the worry is on us, but we'll take care of that for sure. But I hope I answered your concerns, and hope you're comfortable moving forward and trying out these new scrubs. So maybe we can meet on Monday and talk about deliveries, and deciding which program works best for you, what kind of scrub, what color scrubs you want, and to see if the logo fits on the scrubs. So hope we can do that.
That sounds awesome. I'm willing to meet with you on Monday. That sounds perfect.
Oh, awesome. Thank you so much for your time. I know you have a busy schedule, and I really appreciate you meeting with me. So I look forward to seeing you on Monday.
It was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you. Thank you. Bye-bye.